Okay. Yes. Actually, we had an earlier session today. We couldn't finish that session because I needed to quickly attend to some few things. Um, but right now, we'll just see this as a continuation of what we had back then. You understand? So we'll just continue from there. But thank you so much for joining. Let's quickly start with today's setup. So the chart types for today is still going to be candlesticks. We'll enable the timer. We'll disable this auto scroll thing. Time frame is M1. We'll come down to the trade time here. This is the clock mode. We're not using the clock mode. You understand? It's going to be M1, but we're using the um the flag mode. So select M1. We'll make sure that the second hand is always on 0. It's very important. Auto time offset is on. That one is on by default, so I just won't touch that. Then we'll go in with 12.5% of our balance. You know what? Let's try and lose this balance before let's just try and lose the balance. You understand? So I'll just take any random trade right now so that we can lose the balance quickly. Then we can get right to it. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Please go ahead and like. Oh, I've forgotten. I've already said I'm not going to beg anybody to like the video again. So you understand? Ola Yiwola, thank you so much for joining. Mahmood, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you guys here. So the thing there is, if you like the video, if you like the live, like it. If you don't like it, then don't like it. You understand? I'm not going to like bother about anybody liking the video again. Though it will really help the video to recommend the video to the rest of our friends, but a lot of people have not been liking the video the way I expected. So I've decided to just stop asking about it. Oh, okay. I thought, okay, yes, we've lost the balance now. So we'll go in with a regular amount that, and we'll go in with 12.5. That's 12.5%. Oh, okay, I thought the trade was over already, but we're still going to lose balance, so it's okay. Now let's look for a very good trade right now. Awan, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't. Let me see if I can set this back to where it used to be. It's very hard to set sometimes. No. Okay. We'll manage it like that. It's still not perfect, and Awan, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, you missed the class. The replay is always there. It's a good thing that we have the replay, so you can always click on. You can always check the replay. You understand? So thank you so much, Chris. It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much for joining. So let's check for a very good trade. Now, guys, there's one thing I want to say quickly. See, anytime you see, well, you see most of the strategies I teach, they don't work well in this kind of markets, in this kind of trendy markets. I've noticed they don't work well. Now, some of you can trade trendy markets very well. You understand, but I've always had bad experiences with trendy markets, so I try to avoid them as much as I can. Trendy markets and markets with a lot of momentums. I try to avoid those markets as much as I can. This market seems to be okay. This particular one, you can see supply and demands are being respected. This is the demand area down here. And when price came to the demand, you can see it retraced to the upside. It tells you that there are buyers here. But the kind of respect I'm talking about is when, like, the first time they enter, they kind of give us a week. Like, look at this one now. So those are the kind of respect you are expecting from, let's go with the buyers here. I'll tell you why. I'm expecting a push to the upside. We have this overlapping level here. You understand? Now, it doesn't always work like that, guys. But in this particular regard, I'm expecting that we have a gap down in favor of the buyers, and price came into this overlapping level where you have the buyers. When anytime two candles overlap, if it's two green candles, you can have it's going to be a demand area. You understand? So you have some buyers there, and if those buyers are strong enough, they can give you a retracement like this. You understand? So that's part of the reason why I took the trade. Then we have that gap down in favor of the buyers. So that's a beautiful trade right there. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let me check M5. Let's do a top-down analysis of this chart to like find. Let's start with S15, M15. I mean, to determine where the market is going. It's as if the market is coming up here, because usually market moves between demand and supply, and this is a 15 minute supply here. Supply here. So I'm going to mark it as a supply area. You understand? It's going to be a supply area up here, and there was a failed setup here, so I'm kind of expecting the buyers to go all the way up. Okay, but M5 is telling us that the trend is downwards. So let's see. I'll mark this one as Ishak Body. Thank you so much. Ishak Body or Ishak Body. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, Molin Gonzaga. Thank you very much. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. So I'll make this one white so that I know it's from M5. So let's go to M3. Let's see what the market says. I don't remember you. Did we have a conversation recently? Ashek Body. Did we have a Abdul? Thank you so much for joining. P3Q. It's nice to have you here. Okay, this S3 is really not telling us much, but from S3 I can see that oh no, this is not what I want to do. Okay, cool. Over here now, look at this. So with M3 now, we can see that this is more like a basic market structure pattern. So let's go back to M1 and see how we can decipher this. We should be able to decipher this. So we have a basic market structure pattern here. I was trading with you in the previous. Oh, okay, it was you. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, I didn't know it was you. Oh, that was nice. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, the other time I had to quickly attend to something. You understand? So, well, I'm glad you're back now. I'm very happy you're back. Thank you very much. Okay, we have another supply up here. Yes, Udra, thank you so much. Are you trading personal account or funded account? It's not a funded account. I'm actually practicing on my demo right now. So I'm using my demo to explain the strategies that I'm teaching currently. This binary options trading, by the way, you understand. So okay, so it's not a funded account or anything, you understand. Ali Bonnie, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. 1580, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Yes, I have a Telegram channel. It's in the description of this video. So if you check the Telegram, the description of this video, or you can click this menu at the top right hand corner of the video, you see a menu button there that will take you to the description of the video. So just click on it. So click the description and it will take you there. Yes, I have a Telegram now. I don't have a copy trade channel, and I don't do chat looks clean. Okay. No, it's not just pure price action actually. It's this candlestick psychology. I'm mainly just reading the candles. You understand? I'm waiting for price to come back into this entry. We're going to take a trade. We'll go with the sellers. Immediately price enters and breaks this round number 0.46600. We're going with the sellers. Immediately price breaks into this area, we'll go with the sellers. I'm expecting a pullback from here. Okay, I can go with sellers one now. If price comes into it, I'll go again with the sellers. The reason why I took the trade with the sellers here is because we have this red green pattern here. If you look at red green, red green, red green, I'm expecting a red here, but this is the best. Inside this area is the best entry. But the reason why I took this is sometimes price may not actually enter into this area. It may just pull back, give us a red candle. You understand? So I'm expecting a pullback here now. This is the best entry. So I'm expecting a pullback for it to give us a red candle here. You know, because this area is a supply area where you have sellers. So I'm expecting the sellers to respond to this market and give us a red candle. Also, we have this red green pattern. So this red green red green, red green, red green. I'm expecting a red here. So let's see how it goes. When the last 3 seconds. Oh, is it gonna? Okay. I'm glad it did not jump. You can see now we lost this first trade, but this other trade was a very good trade. I should have taken another one above here, but I will not do that right now. Yes, I don't use indicators. I'll leave. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Yes, thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. We still have sellers here. You know, according to our M5 analysis, we still have sellers here, but for me to take a trade now, I need like this kind of confirmation here. I won't just take any trade. Why does binary option not have prop firm that's available to this? I'm wondering too, because if they had prop firm, it would have been amazing, sincerely. But no problem. If they don't have a prop firm, it's all right. We will trade. We will trade our own money eventually. I just wish they have a prop firm. That would really be very nice. I'm gonna go with the sellers again, but let me see how far I can go. I'm gonna go with the sellers again. I'm expecting another pullback to the downside because we have a gap up in the favor of sellers. So if price cross that round number, I'm taking this trade. So let me see if we will have the pullback. Harry, it's nice to have you here. Yes, I'm actually on my demo right now. I'm using the demo to explain the strategies. You understand? So above that round number is a good place to enter. I'm expecting a pullback. So let's see if the pullback holds. 1 second, that's good. Now the first trade was a loss, but we won't reduce the way you trade OTC. Most time it doesn't. Yeah, you're very correct. It doesn't always obey, but the thing that is, I'm aware that it doesn't always obey. That's why you have to combine other reasons with your market. For example, now you see this trade we took is not just a supply area trade actually. It's being combined with these round numbers 0.46700. If you look at it, Harry, it's nice to have you here. Definitely, Harry. You understand? It's nice to have you here. So let's look for another opportunity in the market. You understand? Sometimes finding a good opportunity is not very easy, but we need to always analyze the market and do what we need to do. You understand? So we need to look for the best markets, anyways. Now this is a very beautiful opportunity in the market. Let me show you. You see, we have an area of support here. Look at this. This area has supported the price for like a few a few times, and finally that area of support is being broken right now. So if price comes back to this area, we can take a very good trade. But you see, before we do that, we need to find out something. We need to go to lower time frame. In a single trade, in a single, let me talk about in a single trading session. um let's just say like 300 or close to 400, sure. Let me see, like thereabout, close to 400 actually, in a single session. You understand? Because I'm the type that once I make some money, I leave the market. I don't wait until you like get big amounts. No, you take some money, you leave the market immediately. You understand? You make your withdrawals immediately. You don't stay in the market for too long. That's my strategy, and that's how I've been doing it basically. So if I start with 100, if I get to maybe 300, 350, I'm out. I'm not going to wait until you lose all your money back into the market. No. Though it has happened to me a few times, you understand, but it's a discipline thing. You have to be very disciplined and not greedy. So now look at this area now. This strategy is called decision point strategy. So anytime you have an area of support or resistance like this being broken, you understand, the best thing you can do is to look for the area of decision, the decision point, the area where the decision was made to break the level. This is it. If price comes here, immediately price enters this area, I will take a trade above this round number 113.600. I'll go with the sellers, and I'm expecting a pullback. Yes, you're correct. We may have gold and oil. I usually don't trade gold and oil right now. You understand? I'm currently just trading the OTC markets. You understand? So it happens like that sometimes. Let me mark this as a favorite. We'll check the rest of the market. Let me see this one quickly. Oh my god, this is going to be a beautiful trade. I'm expecting a push to the upside right there. Oh my god, that was. Did we lose that trade? Come on. Okay, we won. We won the trade. We won the trade. Oh guys, we have Gem World in the house. Yes. Now, guys, in case you don't know, Gem World is one of the OGs of this channel. You understand? She's one of the OGs of this channel. So, thank you, Gem World, for joining today's. I should have taken this trade with the buyers. Thank you for joining today's live session. It's nice to have you here. Yes. Guys, please let me thank Gem World. You understand? Gem World has been one of our biggest supporters on this channel. She's been supporting us back to back every time. So please let me thank Gem World especially. You understand, for the 2000. That was amazing. Thank you, Gem World. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That was very nice. So guys, let me thank Gemwood specially because she's been one of our OGs. She's been supporting us day in day out. She hasn't backed down for once. You understand? She doesn't back down. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yes, thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Who did you learn from? I have a mentor. A lot of people know my mentor already. He's very popular actually in this space. He's one of the best teachers out there when it comes to binary options trading. He's actually the best teacher. You can't have a better teacher than him. Actually, he's amazing. Well, let me say he's more of a lecturer because he's actually a lecturer. You understand? But on the other hand, me, I'm a teacher actually. So MFM, it's nice to have you here. Thanks so much for joining. Chris Okorie, it's nice to have you here. I didn't learn on my own actually. I learned from a mentor. You understand? A lot of people know my mentor actually. And he's a very popular person. You understand? Samson, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, he is my mentor. You know him already, so you don't really need to ask. When you see my trading style, you already know him. You understand? Okay, you are trying to ask how do I draw the boxes? RK something. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. You know what? I'm not going to answer that question, but your question has been answered already somewhere. All you need to do is I have a beginners playlist on the channel. It's called binary option for beginners. It's called binary option for beginners. All you need to do, go and watch the beginners playlist. You understand? And I've explained how to actually draw these boxes there. You understand? So the thing there is, I really don't like explaining what they call it, like all those rudimentary things. I expect everybody to catch up already. So if you haven't caught up, just watch the beginners playlist and it will help you. You understand? Though it's not very difficult drawing those lines, but you need to just learn it from there. I'm waiting for price to come into this area so that I can take a trade with the sellers, but it's taking too long. It's taking too long, but no problem. I should have, if I was in market, I would have taken this green candle trade. But no problem. Let's look for another opportunity in the market. Oh, this is a beautiful one. This is gonna be a beautiful one. Immediately price cross this level. I'm gonna go with the sellers. It's gonna be a third touch breakout. So first touch low, second touch lower low. Price breaks this level. We're going with the sellers. Let's see if it's going to give us a breakout here. Now, you know what? Let me quickly look for more confirmations. Okay, I found the confirmation. I'll quickly do this. Guys, if you want to become one of the OGs of this channel, like Gem World, all you need to do, I'm taking this trade. We have a gap down in favor of the buyers. So this particular trade may not be a good one, but the one up there, there's an entry here. I'm going to take another trade if price enters that area, because that will be a better entry for us. If price goes up there, I'm taking another trade with the sellers, because we have a gap down. You see that gap down is in favor of the buyers, and we are trying to go with the sellers, so we may have a little bit of back and forth between the buyers and sellers. You understand? But if price enters into that lower time frame entry up there, I'm taking the oh, come on, that was a fake out, crazy fake out actually. I thought the price will actually enter into that place, but okay, that was break even, no problem. Now I'm not going to take the trade again. We have another gap down in favor of the buyers. Now we may have a red candle now, but I'm not going to take that trade. I'm going to wait for price to come up here. Let me see if we have a red. Okay, we have a round number there. This 206. Immediately price enter this area, I'm taking a trade. I'm expecting a pullback from that. We may have a red candle now, but this is where the sure shot is inside that box right there, above that round number. Yes. And now I'm expecting a pullback. Let's see. I won't take more than one because of this gap down. But I'm expecting a pullback. That pullback should happen. Let's see. Okay. Oh, the pullback didn't happen enough. Yeah, but no problem. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Though, funny enough, I lost a trade earlier today. Just it was just like this too. You understand? But this time around, it was a very good trade actually. It was similar to this too because I had a dodgy break also. You understand? Yes, definitely it's legitimate. When it comes to the trading platform itself, it's legitimate. Now, a lot of people say they are not legitimate. I guess it's because they try to avoid paying taxes in some countries. So people try to like badmouth them. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to look for the area where, oh, I think price already rejected from there. There's got to be an area where the decision was made to break this level. Let me check S10. I'm looking for a decision point. Oh, this network should not do anyhow. I don't want this network to do anyhow. Come on. Uh anyway, while we're at it, I was gonna say if you would like to be an OG of this channel, just like Gem World, all you need to do is to afford. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. All you need to do is to support the channel, you understand, and you become one of the OGs of the channel. You can make use of the super chat, the super thanks, and the super there's one other super thing. Super stickers, yes. Oh, okay. I might need to like restart this, like refresh this page. It might actually be a problem with pocket option. It may not be. It may not actually be a problem with my internet because I have enough. Well, it may just be my internet. Let's see. Okay, I think we're back now. Okay, that's good. Let me check S10 to make sure that. Okay, let me check S5. I'm looking for that. Oh, we found a decision point area. That's good. If price comes back to this area, we can take a very beautiful trade. We can take a very beautiful trade here. Okay, let's keep an eye on these markets. Oh, this is a beautiful trade. Come on. Come on. I'm expecting a green candle here. Come on, we should have a green candle. This is a very beautiful trade. What's happening? Oh, I'm expecting a. Oh, come on. This should be a green candle. This should be a green candle. Let me look. Let me check. Let me check what's happening. Okay. The bars are meant to come in here. Oh, that was a beautiful evening star pattern with a very good retracement. I don't know why they did not retrace. They were meant to retrace there. Okay, we have another entry here. There's another beautiful entry down here. These are very beautiful entries. I was so excited. I was expecting the buyers to come in right there. Okay. I guess I trusted those buyers too much, but this exactly was meant to happen. Well, no problem. We'll look for another one. Guys, is the comment section working? Please, somebody should like send me a maybe a dot or something. Just let's test this comment section. Let's see if it's working. Let's just see if it's working. Oh, I guess the comment section. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, it's back. Okay. Swale Queen Bar. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. You know what? Let me clear all this. Oh, fine. It's working. That's good. That's good. Nothing is easy. 31. Oh no. How? How long have you been a trader? Let me ask the question first. And do you know, do you really understand like what strategy are you using? Because to have lost that kind of money is crazy in the markets. The other day I turned 60 to 1,200 in one day. Yeah, that's beautiful. If your strategy is working, you can just stick to it now. It's better. No, we don't sell now. We wait. Right here, we wait. We have a total breakout here, and we have a demand area down here where you have sellers and buyers. So we mark this demand area. We wait. Oh, my friend, thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I couldn't read your name, but thank you so much. I remember you from yesterday. Thank you very much. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. So if price comes back into this area, we're going to take a trade. Mansour Yusuf, thank you so much for joining. At the 25th second, depending on color up or down. No, we're not. I'm not going to take any trade yet. I'm waiting for price to come into this area. Once price breaks this level down here, then we'll go with buyers. That's the plan. You understand? So I will just keep an eye on this. Let's check the rest of the markets. I'm waiting for price to come into this area. I'm going to go with the sellers right after this. Oh, Solomon, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Every 30 seconds a trade. Oh, that's good. I don't trade 30 seconds actually. I trade 1 minute. Oh, okay, you trade 30-second strategy. Oh, that's very nice. That's good. That's very nice. We have a decision point trade here. If price comes right here, we will go with the buyers. So now we're beginning to have this red green pattern here. I can go with the sellers if price comes up here. If price comes up here, I can go with the sellers. It's not an app actually. It's called it's a platform called Pocket Option, and the registration link is in the description. You understand? So it's not an app. It's no, I know they have an app, but that app is not very good. It's very buggy. So I prefer to use Chrome. So it's a platform. The registration link is in the description. You can just. I'm expecting a red candle, but I will need some margin of safety before taking this trade. Okay. Genius, thank you so much for joining. Now you see, what I would recommend is that you learn from this channel first before you begin to do anything. You see that question you asked now. I have a beginners what they call it, a beginners playlist on the channel. You understand? That beginners playlist is really going to help you to understand how the market works basically and how the platform works generally. Then from there you'll be able to now learn. Now there's another playlist I have on the channel. It's called live trade sessions. That's where I all the strategies I talk about, that is where I explain them. Now I explain a little on live, but it's still not enough. You understand? Now this area is a supply area. I'm expecting a pullback from here, and because we had a red green pattern before, I'm expecting a red candle here. Now it's very possible that that did not. Okay, it's already pulling back now, so we're not having the. I was expecting the sellers to respond from here, but there was a decision being made. From the way I'm looking at it, the decision was probably made on S10. Okay, look at decision points. So that's why we lost this trade. Because of, if price comes back into this decision point now, we can go with the buyers. So it's what the ICT guys call break and retest. You understand? So they are breaking this level now, but they are going to come back eventually to retest it. When that retest happens, we will be ready to go with the buyers. You understand? So it's just as simple as that, basically. It happens every now and then. Yeah, Moji, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Our class captain is here right now. So he will be the one to remind you. But me, I'm not going to remind anybody to like the video. You understand? Because I've decided to not tell anybody or ask anybody to like the video. So if you want to like the video, you can go ahead. But I'm not going to like ask for it or beg for it. You understand? Okay, cool. So you can see now we're in the price channel currently. Hey, JAJ, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. We have this price channel up, down, up, down, up, down. Price broke this place. You understand? We'll be expecting an area here. Yes, guys, if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You understand? This is where you get all the authentic juice when it comes to. Oh, actually, I should have gone with the sellers here. You know, it's not too late. Let's go with the sellers. Oh, that was too close. Come on. That was very close. 2 points. Though I should have taken a trade above the round number. That would have been my best option. Above the round number would have been the best place. Yes, you're very correct. If it was the real account, the account would have been blown already. You're very correct about that. I'm waiting for this to happen. I want to go with the buyers after this. Now the reason why I'll be going with buyers is because we have this evening star pattern, and price is coming into an area of it was previously support. Now it's going to be, it was previously a resistance. Now it's going to be a support area. So I'm going with the buyers here. You understand? We'll take another trade with the buyers. So what I'm expecting, a green candle here, and also we have this evening star pattern, which can give us retracement. So I'm expecting that to happen. Though the only thing I was really wishing for is that we have a what they call it. I was wishing we had a gap down. That would be a better confirmation for us. You understand? Now, if price comes into this entry down here, I will go with the buyers. So price touched that previous area. Now they are retracing. So I'm waiting for. So let's wait and see. Oh, the buyers could not. They couldn't hold the price up. Wow. I was expecting the buyers to be able to hold that price up, but the best entry would have been on this decision point area, which price has not come there yet. So I'm still waiting for price to come here. Then I'll take the trade with the buyers. If price enters into that entry, I'm expecting a push to the upside. The price is rejecting from this area also. The buyers are here right now, but this is the best entry for us. We have this weak momentum building up. We may have a very strong push to the downside eventually, or we may have a very strong push to the upside, like an exhaustion candle. So while I'm waiting for this, let me check the rest of the market and see if any of our entries have hit. Okay, we have an entry here. Oh, okay, fine. I found a very beautiful opportunity here. We have a QM. This is a QM over here. Look at this. Now, when you have this kind of ABC to the downside and push to the upside, this is going to be a QM. So the next thing we need to do, we'll check M3 to see if we have higher time frame confirmation. I didn't see it in M3, but I can see it in M5. Is this an engulf right now? So next, we'll go to lower time frame to go and find the entry. I found it in S30. So what do? We'll mark this one. We're going to mark this one. So this is our entry. If price comes to that entry, we'll take a buy. Immediately, we'll take a buy. You understand? Let me check S15 to see if we have more opportunities. Okay, there's an opportunity here, but it's not. The opportunity here is not a very it's not a short. Let me put it that way. Now, the only thing that makes it better is the fact that we have a doji in between. So how can you advise beginner with little capital? Meanwhile, you have blown 70. Yes, the thing there is, the first thing you need to do if you're a beginner, you understand, the first thing you can do is to subscribe to this channel right now. That's the first thing you need to do. Now, the second thing you need to do, if you don't have an account, click on the registration link in the description of this video. You understand? Now, the next thing you need to do is to come back to the to this channel once you've registered with your email and you verified your account. The next thing you need to do, come back to this. I have a beginners playlist. You understand? And the beginners playlist is called Binary Option for Beginners. Now, it is very important that you watch all the playlists so that you will understand, because it's very, very important to just understand how binary option works, basically. You understand? Now, it doesn't mean you're not going to make losses. You understand? Trading itself, you understand, you will make losses at one point or the other. And the thing there is, you need to understand that you need to learn how to trade first before you can begin to like add your money into the market. Or the best trade would have been in this area. I'm actually expecting a red candle. You understand? Because we have a morning star pattern here. I'm expecting a retracement. We have a gap up in favor of the sellers. Now above this round number or above this common point of rejection would have been the best trade. You understand? So let's see. We have about 20 seconds. Let's see if the sellers come in. You understand? They should. Okay. Now we lost this trade here. We have another gap up in favor of the sellers. And I've actually been waiting for this for some time now. I'm expecting a red candle here. This particular trade. So we're going to start over again. Oh, I should have taken this trade. Let me go back to 12.5%. Chris, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Ilomjit, thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry I couldn't pronounce that name properly, but thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Okay, so as I was saying, concerning the beginners, so all you need to do is to watch the beginners playlist. It's called binary option for beginners. Okay, finally we got the red candle I was expecting. So the next thing you need to do, the next playlist you need to watch is called live trade sessions. Now you see the live trade session is my own personal account where I actually traded. Oh, Craig, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. Now, this is where I actually traded my own live account, and I explained all these strategies with my own live account. You understand? So you will see it. It's called live trade session. I posted a video, I think maybe 24 hours ago or thereabout. You understand? You guys should watch the video. It explained all my thought process while I was taking the trade and everything. You'll see it there. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Okay, you want to help? How can you help? How can you be of help? Okay, we still have this price channel. Let me quickly check something. Okay, we have a lower time frame entry here. If price comes into this lower time frame entry, we can go with buyers because this is an internal demand in the market. Okay, so now look at this. We have this price channel here. Now this on its own is actually a fake out, but price is coming back into this area. So you can see we have this buyer's entry. Let me show you quickly. So we have this buyer's entry here, down here, and we have this seller's entry up here. So these are the seller's entry, this is the buyer's entry. Now, anytime you approach a buyer's entry like this, you're expecting the buyers. We expect the buyers to, like, you can see the buyers are already responding to the market from here. But the thing there is, without a confirmation, we cannot take a trade here. So I'm actually waiting for price to come back into this demand area down here because it's a lower time frame entry. It's a demand in a lower time frame entry, so we can take a trade. If price actually comes into this demand area, we'll go with the buyers. You understand? Yes, I'm expecting that retracement. So if we have a gap down now, gap down will be in favor of the buyers. Now you can see we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. we don't go with the buyers yet. We wait. You understand? We just wait. You understand? If the sellers push the price down and gives us a gap down, we can go with the buyers. You can imagine if we had gone with the buyers initially, this would have been a losing trade. You understand? When you have a gap up, gap ups are in favor of the sellers. When you have a gap down, it's in favor of the buyers. So once you have a gap up, it's a negative confirmation. You don't go with the buyers. You wait. So you can see the sellers now, they are really pushing into the market. If we had gone with the buyers, this is where we will take our trade right now. We can expect the buyers to come up and give us a push to the upside right from this area. Now, if that does not happen, I'm still going with the buyers anyways. Now we can go with the buyers. Now we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. You understand? And this is also a demand area, so I'm expecting a green candle here. We also have this thing called a fifth candle theory. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth candle, we're expecting it to be a divergent. You understand? So that's what the fifth candle theory states, that when you have when you have price moving in this kind of succession, the fifth candle is usually a divergent. You understand? So now we have fifth candle theory, we have buyer's entry, we have demand area in the lower time frame. I call it lower time frame entry, or sometimes LTF entry. We expect to go with the buyers. It's as simple as that. You understand? So sometimes you may not understand what I'm doing, but trust me, if you watch my videos, you will really understand what I'm doing. Actually, I actually know what I'm doing. Now, the fact that you make a couple of losses does not define you. Now we can still go with the buyers again. I'm expecting another green candle here right now. So let's see if that happens, because we have another gap down in favor of the buyers. So let's see how that goes. So sometimes the fact that you make some losses, it doesn't define you as a trader. You understand? It doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing. It simply means that the probability of that particular trade in that period is not in your favor, and it happens. You can take a very good trade and yet still lose. Yeah, the market can go down. It's possible for markets to go down. You understand? Especially when you have this kind of break and retest. You understand? But when you have a gap down, it's in favor of the buyers. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. You understand? The market may just pull up enough for us to win. So you see what I'm talking about right now. You get it? Yes. There are rules to these things, and this is binary options trading. You understand? So if you would just like relax and really learn and understand how it works, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a life changer, a game changer actually. You understand? It's very possible. You're very correct. But right now, you see, the sentiment of the market is still with the buyers. The only time the market is going to be bullish is if they break this demand area down here, and they are yet to break it. Yeah, no problem. Now, for anybody who wants, if you want me to mentor you, or you want me to you want to learn, all you need to do is to click the Telegram channel link in the description. You understand? Just click Telegram channel link, and the you will get all the information you need. Just click the Telegram channel link and send me a message on Telegram that you would like to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, because the mentorship is called Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, if you're a beginner here and you don't have any account yet, the registration link is in the description. It's called, I've tagged it broker link. You understand? So once you see that, all you need to do is to register with your email. Register with your email and verify your account, and come back to this channel. Now I have a beginners playlist. It's called the beginners playlist is called binary option for beginners. It's free of charge. It's for all beginners. You understand? You don't even need to bother about it. Just watch all the 16 videos for the beginners only. Now, for all the seasoned traders, if you want to really learn, Elvis, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. TJPA, thank you so much for joining. You understand? It's nice to have you here. We have a gap down. We can't go with the sellers. Gap down is in favor of the buyers. We still need to wait. See, patience will help you a lot in this market. You understand? The fact that the market is moving downwards does not mean the sellers have taken over the market. You see what I'm talking about? If we had gone with the sellers, you understand, that would have been a bad one for us right now. Anytime you have a gap down, it's in favor of the buyers. Now you may have a gap down and still have a red candle, but I can tell you that particular candle is in favor of the buyers. You understand? So you can see now the buyers are coming. So we will wait until we see the no, I don't. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for the telegram. Yes, gap down is in favor of the buyers. You understand? Let's look for another opportunity in the market. I would probably explain another trade. You see this particular trade. It's going to be a beautiful trade. Why? Let me show you something. You see, we have a demand area down here. These are marked demand areas. Let me show you. These are marked demand areas. You can see. See, demand area is where you have the buyers. But anytime I mark an entry like this, it's a lower time frame entry. It means the demand area is in a lower time frame entry. What's the gap? And that you're talking about. Now, you see, sometimes the market has gaps. You understand? Now, anytime the market gives a gap down, it's like, let me show you what the gap is. Okay, if you consider this two candles, look at this. Let me just show you what a gap is. Let me show you what a gap is. Okay, don't worry, I'll take a trade if I find the opportunity. You know, you just don't take trade until you don't find. When you find the opportunity, we'll take a trade. We can go with the buyers here, but let me check something in lower time frame. Let me see if we have confirmation. Okay, we have a confirmation here. I'll go with the buyers if price comes to this area. I'm expecting the buyers to come in. Okay, you can see the buyers came in early. Now, if price had closed down here, I would have gone with the buyers. I can still go with the buyers, but I'm not going to take the trade right now. If I'm waiting for them to come down here under this round number, then I'll go with the buyers. This 113.550, that would be the best entry right now. But if they don't come down here, I'm not taking the trade. You see, sometimes you have to make up your mind that if certain things don't happen, you will not take the trade. You understand? It's as simple as that. So if we don't see the clear, or if we don't have the best entry, we are not taking the trade. We'll just wait. You understand? We will just wait, and if the opportunity goes, fine. You will not bother about it. You understand? So, but you can see now the buyers came in, but they didn't give us the entry, so I'm not going to take the trade. You understand? It's as simple as that. When you know what you're doing, you are going to wait for the best entry. We're not just here to take trades, but we're here to like find the best trades that we can actually take. You get the gist. So I was about explaining gaps the other time. So let me quickly show you something. Yeah, we can't just focus on the candlesticks. We have to consider the whole market as a whole. You understand? So let me show you what the gap is basically. Now look at this. Let me zoom in so that you can see it clearly. You see, consider this green candle now. This green candle closed. This green candle closed here. Oh, this is not a gap, Seth. Wait, this is not a gap. Let me look for a very good example. in the market. We really have a lot of people who are interested in this Swiss. Let me see. You see, there's no opportunity here yet. Yes, okay. The only opportunity I see here right now is that is this common point of rejection. We can mark this common point of rejection. But you see, anytime you see a common point of rejection like this, you cannot take a trade unless you see a doji. You understand? And even we have a doji candle here, we can take a very good trade. But you see, the only way we can take a trade here right now is above this round number here, up here. If price doesn't come here, I cannot take a trade. The price will need to go above that round number, then I'll go with the sellers here. This is the best entry. You understand? So if we don't, if we price doesn't come here now, we're not going to take the trade, because above that round number 0.46950, that's the best area. That's the place that will actually give us the surest shots. You understand? Above here, this area. If price comes here now, I'll be expecting a pullback. So if price comes into this area, I'm expecting a pullback. So we have a common point of rejection. We don't have a doji, so it's risky. But at least with all the risk, the best trade will be taken up here. Yes, this area, I'm expecting a pullback. You understand? So if the pullback doesn't happen, it's fine. You understand? Like I said it's risky before. Let me see. Okay, I can take another one here, because we have a supply area here, so we have sellers here that can reject the price. Look at this now. We have sellers here, so those sellers can reject the price. So I'm still expecting a pullback here. Let's see if that pullback will happen. So you can see what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Now let me explain this trade, because most of you are probably waiting for the explanation. So let me explain the trade. Look at this. You see this area I just marked now is a supply area. You see, supply area is where you have sellers in the market. Sellers. You have a bunch of sellers here. And now the buyers are pushing the price up. But I told you the other time that this area is a common point of rejection. Now, it's a risky one. Why? Because we don't have enough, normally it will not be risky if we have a doji candle in the middle of this ranging market. But because we don't have that doji candle, it's risky. Now, to mitigate that risk, we need a confirmation from a round number, 0.6950. That's a round number. So we know that because round numbers in the market, they act like support and resistance sometimes. So if we take a trade above this round number, even if price doesn't pull back into this common point of rejection, the round number may actually act as a buffer for us. So we took one trade down here, and when price came into this supply area, what did I do? I took another trade above this round number again. You can see the sellers are still rejecting from this round number. You can see. So this is how you take your trades. You understand? This is called candlestick psychology. You understand? And it is very, very important to understand how it works. You understand? Before you even start to put your money into the market and start trading, this is my message. This is what I teach. You understand? And this is the same way I teach my students actually. You understand? In the Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? So this is how I teach my students. You understand? I teach them all these things, but I start from the scratch. I take them step by step. I don't rush. I try to let them understand that, okay, these are how market candlestick formations are, and these are the things you need to look out for in the market. And there are several types of markets. So for the different types of market that you have, you understand, you can take certain kind of trades and strategies in the market. Yeah, I'm located in Nigeria. I'm currently broadcasting from Nigeria right now. You understand? You probably must have heard my accent. You understand? So Yes, definitely. I was trained by the best mentor. You understand? So if you want to learn from me, like if you want to teach you all these things one on one, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. All you need to do, all you need to do is to click the Telegram channel link and send me a message on Telegram. Now, if you get to the Telegram, click the link, the tag called at Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? Oh, you're from Imo State. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So all you need to do is to click that tag called at Barter-Pro mentorship. Send me a message, and I will be the one to reply you directly. You understand? I don't have a PA yet, but very soon I will. You understand? But right now, I'll be the one to answer you directly. So I'll give you all the. Oh, it's nice to have you here from Shagamu. Thank you so much for joining. You understand? So it's very important that we learn all these things. You understand? It's very very important. This is what I teach. You understand? This is what I teach. This I teach all my students. I take them step by step from scratch, and we build that mindset. You know, as traders. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your message. Sorry, I did not enable my do not disturb mode, but don't worry, I would definitely reply your message as soon as possible. Thank you so much for that. You understand? Oh wow, from Russia. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much, my brother from Russia. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. The Telegram link is in the description of this channel. You see it. It's in the description of this video. You understand? In case you're wondering, Donna, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Yes, we're here again. You know, we come here every day. We do our best to teach as much as possible. Mustafa, thank you so much from India. It's nice to have you here, guys. You know, in fact, tell me all your locations where you're let me have all your locations where you're watching from right now. I can give you a shout out quickly. You know, let's give ourselves a shout out. Now we have another seller's entry here, but I don't know. I don't know if I should take this trade. Now, if we have a long candle and closes up here, we can take the trade. But you know what? Let me quickly check the rest of the market. Let's see. Oh, this is a beautiful trade. You remember that QM trade I was talking about? That we are going to have a pullback if price comes here. Oh, and oh, Los Angeles, thank you so much for joining. Imo State, thank you very much for joining. You can see the pullback is happening right now. Look at it. We have 8 seconds. I'm expecting a pullback. Come on, don't jump. Give us a good trade. That's beautiful. Namibia, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Now, let me explain this trade I took just now. Look at this. You know, I told you we have an opportunity here the other time. This is called a QM strategy. See, if you want to learn about all these strategies, I have a playlist. It's called Live Trade Session. It's in this channel. Go to the playlist section. You see it is there. I have more than maybe over 100 videos on that playlist. I've explained this same strategy many times. Many times. Anytime you have this ABC to the downside and push to the upside, we'll mark this QM shoulder, this one, we'll mark it. The first thing we need to do is to go to higher time frame. DRL, thank you so much for joining. You understand? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Now look at this. So the first thing we need to do is to go to higher time frame. You can say I'm looking for an engulf, but I couldn't find it, so I'll check M5. Now you can see we have the engulf in M5. That's the first confirmation. The second confirmation is here. Abdul, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. So we'll now go to lower time frame to go and find entries. So I found an entry down here. You can see price has not touched that one. This entry down here is the surest. The one up here is not very sure, but I took the trade and you can see it was a winning trade. So now I found another entry here. You understand? And this was a very good entry because it's a doji. Anytime your entry is a doji, it's a beautiful trade. Actually, it's going to give you a beautiful trade and increase the probability of actually winning. Now you see QM strategy itself has like about 80% win rates. So if you know this strategy alone and you just take you only trade 10 of these strategies, you win at about 8 times and lose about 2 times. Now, there's always probability of losing in the market, so there's no strategy that is 100%. You need to be aware of that. You understand? You need to be aware of that. There's no strategy that is 100%. But at least if it gives you enough win rate, that's all you need, basically. You understand? That's all you need. If it gives you enough win rate, that's all that matters, basically. So right now, I'm waiting for this trade to come down here. We're going to take a trade. Immediately price enters into this area, we will take the trade with the buyers. Hey, Timmy Julius, thank you so much for joining. Elvis, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. So we have this what they call it. We have this momentum, but it's a weak momentum coming down into this area. Okay, the buyers finally broke the momentum. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the 5th candle theory happened here also. You understand? But see you letting all the trade go. Yes, it's not a big deal. See, the most important thing is to focus on the particular trade you want to take, and let the other ones just ride. You understand? Yeah, the retracement is still going, but you see, anytime you have an entry, that the first time the price enters into your entry, that's where the probability is. You understand? That's where the highest probability is. Oh, the Telegram link is in the description. You understand? If you don't see it, you can check my other videos. You will see the Telegram channel link in the description of my other videos, and in the comment section too. I put it there too, most of the time. So I'm waiting for price to come into this entry down here. I'll take the trade. So it's best to just wait for your entry. Let me see. Okay, price is coming close. Sorry, I may not pay attention to your comments right now. Immediately enters that entry, I'm taking the trade. I'm expecting a push to the upside. So let's wait and see. So it's going to be a lot of tug of war between the buyers and sellers, but I'm expecting a push to the upside. So the thing there is, you need to just yeah, I'm buying already. Look at this. And the buyers are already taking this thing. 99, it's nice to have you here. Thanks so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. So you see, sometimes in the market like this, when you've taken some good trades, you understand, you just leave the market. Look at this. We've taken how many trades now? Yeah, we bought already and we've won. So let me show you now. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 straight trades. You understand? You see, this is the time I always tell people, it's time to leave the market. You understand? Anytime you see, if you take 3 good trades or 4 good trades, don't wait for the 5th one. Leave. Why? You've made good money. You don't need to stay in the market forever. Because you see, the longer you stay in the market, the longer you overtrade, and there's every very high chance that you might lose the money you've made. You understand? So the best thing you can do, just leave the market. You understand? Overtrading is what kills. Thank you very much, Mustafa. I really appreciate that. You understand? So the best thing you can do is to leave the market. And once you leave, take your money with you. Don't leave the market money and say, okay, I'm going to come back, then we're going to build. No. Take all your money. When you're coming back, come back with the same amount you started the previous session with, and try to build a little bit more again. Then remove all your money. That's the best way. That's the best way, because by so doing that, you will have a lot of money in your reserve. So even if you blow your account, maybe you understand, maybe you blow a certain amount now, you still have more money that you've saved that you can always come back to the market with. You understand? That's the best way. This is how I teach my students. You understand? So thank you so much for today. My time is up actually, but I'll be back by I'll be back again by God's grace. maybe I don't know, maybe in about 12 hours or more. I really can't say, but I always put a heads up in the Telegram channel, you understand, before coming online. So if you have not joined the Telegram channel yet, go ahead and join the Telegram channel, and click the subscribe button. You understand? I've already said I'm not going to tell anybody to like the video again, because I've been telling people and people don't like the videos. So I'll just leave it there. If you like the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right. So thank you so much. I really appreciate. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed today's class. Um, so see you around again by God's grace. So thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Bye.